Attention passionate San Francisco 49ers fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on San Francisco 49ers' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true San Francisco 49ers fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and San Francisco 49ers fans. Let's get to the news all right, folks. What if I told you that the 49ers might be on the cusp of making a seismic move that could reshape the entire NFC landscape? Rumors are swirling around the league, and they point to a blockbuster trade that could see Myles Garrett, the dominant edge rusher from the Cleveland Browns, wearing the red and gold in the very near future. Now, I know this sounds like something out of a wild NFL rumor mill, but when you dig into the details, it's hard to ignore the potential seismic impact this could have, not just for the 49ers, but for the entire NFC playoff picture in 2024 and beyond. Let's start with the basics. The Browns, currently sitting at 3-9 with a hefty cap hit of about $18 million, are reportedly exploring their options. Sources close to the league, citing ESPN's Adam Schefter, suggest Cleveland might be open to trading Garrett, especially with their focus shifting towards building for the future rather than trying to salvage this challenging season. The Browns, despite having a talented roster, are struggling to turn things around. Their defense, which was supposed to be a strength, is leaking points at an alarming rate, allowing an average of 22. 5 points per game, which is not bad on paper but seems underwhelming given their talent level. The bigger picture here is that Cleveland is eyeing a rebuild, and they're prioritizing draft capital, specifically a second-round pick in the 2026 draft, over holding onto a player like Garrett, who has been one of the most disruptive forces in the league over the past few years. Now, why would the 49ers be interested? Well, for starters, San Francisco is currently battling some injuries and depth issues on the edge. Nick Bosa and Samson Ekuel have hamstring injuries that have hampered their pass rush, and that's a problem when you're trying to stay ahead of the NFC pack. Adding a player like Garrett would be a massive upgrade. The guy is a true game wrecker, an elite pass rusher with a career of 92. 5 sacks in 9 seasons, a first overall pick from 2017, and a multiple-time Pro Bowler who's been recognized as a Defensive Player of the Year. His ability to collapse pockets, pressure quarterbacks, and create chaos in the backfield is second to none. For the 49ers, who pride themselves on a relentless, aggressive front seven, bringing in Garrett would be like adding a turbocharger. Let's break down what this move could mean on the field. The 49ers currently rank around 20. 7 points per game allowed on defense, which isn't terrible, but they're looking for that elite edge presence that can elevate the entire unit. Garrett's addition would boost their sack rate by over 20%, making opposing quarterbacks think twice before holding onto the ball. His explosiveness off the edge, combined with the already solid interior presence of Green, would create a nightmare scenario for offenses. Imagine Garrett lining up across from the right tackle, forcing double teams or freeing up Bosa to chase the quarterback. This kind of synergy could be the difference maker in close playoff games. And let's not forget about the mental aspect. The 49ers' defense has been good, but their sack production could be even better. Garrett's stats speak volumes, averaging around 19 sacks per season lately, with his 2025 campaign already at 19-0 sacks in just 12 games. His presence on the field would free up other pass rushers, making it even harder for offenses to scheme against them. Plus, his ability to generate QB hits and hurried throws would make life easier for the secondary, especially with the likes of Green pushing from the inside. It's a perfect storm of talent and scheme fit. From a strategic standpoint, acquiring Garrett would also be a financial and cap space win for the 49ers. Cleveland's move to trade him would clear about $20 million in cap space, which could be redirected toward bolstering the offensive line or deepening the roster in other areas. Given that the 49ers have been meticulous with their salary cap management, this kind of flexibility could be a game changer, especially with the upcoming draft and free agency periods. Now, let's talk about the playoff implications. The 49ers are currently sitting at 9-4, comfortably in the NFC playoff picture, but they know that to make a real push, they need to maximize their pass rush. Garrett's arrival could push their sack rate to new heights, allowing them to contain high-powered offenses like the Rams or even potential playoff opponents. His presence would be a game-changer against teams that rely on quick passes and pocket mobility. Moreover, in a potential playoff matchup, Garrett could become the X-factor, much like what Miller did for the Broncos when they went on their Super Bowl run. On the flip side, of course, this move isn't just about the future, it's about now. The 49ers have a window to contend, and adding a player like Garrett would send a clear message. They're all in on winning another Super Bowl. It's the kind of move that could solidify their reputation as a dominant defensive team, capable of shutting down even the most prolific offenses. Imagine the headlines: 49ers add Myles Garrett, elevate defense to new level, Super Bowl aspirations soar. That's the kind of narrative that changes perceptions and energizes the entire locker room. Of course, there's always speculation and cautious optimism. The Browns' motivations are understandable. They're not just giving away a star without a hefty price. The trade would likely involve a second-round pick in 2026, which is a valuable asset for Cleveland as they look to rebuild. The question is whether the 49ers are willing to part with that pick, knowing how crucial draft capital is in building a perennial contender. But given the potential upside, most fans and analysts agree that this could be a move worth making, especially if it means putting the team over the top. Looking ahead, the NFC West is already a competitive division, with the Seahawks and Rams showing flashes of brilliance, but the 49ers are clearly positioning themselves as the team to beat. Adding Garrett would only reinforce that status, sending a message to everyone in the league that the 49ers are not just content to be playoff contenders. They want to dominate and push for back-to-back Super Bowl appearances. With the team's current roster, coaching staff, and a little bit of luck on health, this kind of upgrade could be the final piece they need to make it happen. In conclusion, while the rumors are still just that, rumors, the potential of Myles Garrett wearing 49ers red is enough to excite fans and analysts alike. It's a bold move, no doubt, but one that could redefine what this team is capable of. The NFL is a league of stars, and sometimes acquiring that star player can be the catalyst for a team's ultimate success. As we watch this story unfold, one thing is clear. The 49ers are always looking for that edge, that extra push to bring home another Super Bowl trophy, and Garrett might just be the piece that puts them over the top. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest San Francisco 49ers news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, San Francisco 49ers fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think acquiring Myles Garrett would put the team in Super Bowl contention again? Or do you believe the price in draft capital is too steep? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the San Francisco 49ers. Remember, this isn't just about speculation. It's about the passion we all share for this incredible team. I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest San Francisco 49ers news. Let's keep the faith and let's keep dreaming of another Lombardi trophy. Go Niners!